Shah granted early prison release after Real Housewives star served less than 3 years. The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Shah is set to be released from a federal Texas prison in a matter of days. Shah, 52, has been serving time at the federal prison camp in Bryan, Texas, the same prison where convicted sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell and Theranos founder Elizabeth Holmes are being held since February 2023 after pleading guilty in July 2022 to federal charges of committing wire fraud. The Federal Bureau of Prisons has approved a December 10th release date, a further reduction of Shah's 6.5-year sentence due to good behavior, participation in programming at the prison, and beginning to pay back the court-ordered $6.5 million in restitution to victims, People reported. Everyone's very grateful for the BOP's decision, especially because it means Jen will be able to reunite with her family for the holidays, Shah's manager, Chris Giovanni, told the publication. It's a gift she doesn't take for granted. Jen's in a really positive, hopeful place mentally, he added. She's done a lot of reflecting and real growth during her time away and is genuinely not the same woman as she was before. Her focus is on her family and building a healthier, more grounded life. She understands the seriousness of the mistakes she made and is excited to put this chapter behind her so that she can show everyone the woman she's worked hard to become. Shah's arrest was widely publicized and caught on cameras while she was filming season 2 of the hit Bravo reality TV show. She and one of her assistants, Stuart Smith, were charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud in connection with telemarketing and conspiracy to commit money laundering. The indictment alleged that Shah and Smith carried out a nationwide telemarketing scheme with others help between 2012 and 2021. Prosecutors said Shah and others had sold business services, including website design services, to elderly victims who did not even own a computer. Shah and others also sold the names of individuals that they knew would be defrauded by other participants in the scheme. Shah used profits from the scheme to fund the luxurious lifestyle that viewers saw her portray on the show. She pleaded guilty in July 2022 after maintaining her innocence, even stating in a promo for the show, "The only thing I'm guilty of is being Shah-mazing. I am sorry. My actions have hurt innocent people," said Shah at her sentencing. "I want to apologize by saying I am doing all I can to earn the funds to pay restitution." Former Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, RHOSLC, star Shah has officially been granted early prison release, marking a major development in her legal saga. Shah, who was initially sentenced to 6.5 years, 78 months, in federal prison, served less than 3 years behind bars before the decision was made. Her release comes as a surprise to many fans and critics alike, especially considering the high-profile nature of her fraud case. Shah was arrested in March 2021 and later pleaded guilty in July 2022 to conspiracy to commit wire fraud. The charges were linked to a nationwide telemarketing scheme that reportedly targeted vulnerable individuals, especially elderly citizens. Prosecutors alleged that she profited heavily from the scam, misleading people into purchasing fraudulent business services. Shah admitted her wrongdoing in court and issued a formal apology to those affected. According to reports, Shah earned her early release due to good behavior, participation in prison rehabilitation programs, and compliance with federal prison guidelines. While the exact adjustments to her sentence have not been publicly disclosed in detail, it is believed she benefited from Standard Bureau of Prisons credits that reduced her total time served. Since her incarceration, Shah reportedly actively engaged in educational programs, worked on mentoring other inmates, and allegedly contributed to efforts aimed at preventing fraud through inmate workshops. Sources suggest she has been focused on self-reflection, fitness, and rebuilding family relationships, particularly with her husband, Sharif Shah, and their 2 children. Her legal troubles dramatically impacted her role on RHOSLC, leading to her exit from the franchise at the end of Season 3. While Shah will not appear in upcoming seasons of the show, fans are already speculating about a potential tell-all interview, documentary, or exclusive television appearance post-release. Industry insiders believe streaming platforms may soon compete for her first full post-prison interview. Many critics argue that serving less than half her sentence is a lenient outcome considering the nature of her crimes. However, her legal team claims the early release is entirely lawful and aligned with standard prison policy. Victims' advocacy groups have expressed concern, stating that justice feels incomplete without full sentence fulfillment. Jen Shah is expected to remain under supervised release with strict conditions, which may include restitution payments and limitations on business activities. She is currently focused on transitioning back into civilian life and rebuilding her public image. Reports indicate she has expressed interest in supporting anti-fraud campaigns and speaking publicly about regret and accountability. Public opinion remains sharply divided. Some fans believe in second chances and hope she has truly transformed. Others insist that financial crimes targeting vulnerable populations deserve harsher consequences. With the media spotlight already refocusing on her next steps, Jen Shah's post-prison chapter has begun, and all eyes are watching what she does next.